Sometimes, man, you just get to where I can't figure this out. Like help me out. I'm trying to understand, dude, what the hell is going on? So that's the name of this partnership. You tell me.
Hey.
You tell me. 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 Live on Mondays. You tell me. Live on Mondays. You tell me. Live on Mondays. You tell me.
Hey, Moses, I know you out there to the super duper funky dope producer, Moses. I know you gave us the soundtrack that didn't say Mondays in it. And I know sometimes Chico done played it, but he used the wrong one tonight. So it ain't your fault, Moses. I sure heard it. Sound man. But nevertheless, hey, it's Tuesday. It is Tuesday Night Live. That means it's time for another episode of You Tell Me with your main man, Uncle Neely. And of course, your favorite play cousin.
Yeah.
Deuce to School. What's going on in your world, baby?
Hey, man, staying out the way, staying out of trouble, making sure everything is copacetic.
Yeah, okay.
Getting ready for the combine next week. And shoot, after that, spring ball right around the corner.
Absolutely, man. It's amazing, how fast it goes by at the same time going slow. Like we talk about all the time, college football being a year-round sport. You had a little lapse after the bowl games in, but by the time you picking up going to the combines and spring ball starting, then the pro days on campus, then spring ball ending, it never stops.
Mm-mm. Yeah, man. Travel-wise, I'm just going to be praying for traveling mercies. I ain't trying to jump on nobody's airplane right now, but hey, man, we gonna have the faith of a mustard seed, and we're going to pray that it moves a mountain.
And let me tell you this, brother. Now, you look around that screen, you don't see no airline sponsorships, but let me tell y'all this.
Right.
I understand you had a plane in Canada, turnover, nobody got killed, thank God. You had a ambulance plane crash in Philadelphia. Of course, you had the helicopter hit a plane in D.C. It was probably 30,000 car wrecks today, and y'all still getting calls.
I ain't left the house.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't prepared for that comeback. I will tell you, a plane could crash on your house, or a car could run in your house.
Hey, man, look, I'm just gonna have that convo with God. Like, God, hey, I'm here, because you clearly came to get just me. But but you're right though, and I think what it is sometimes when things that we aren't used to happen, it causes a panic. It's almost like how in Atlanta, like you can get a half an inch of snow and the grocery store gonna be out of milk and eggs. Like, you can't, just because when something different happens, there's a little bit of panic. So,
but dog, here's what get me about that panic. All right, it's because the same thing, Mississippi. We get just a threat of some sleet, not a little ice, not even snow, and everybody go to the grocery store. And I get it. You want to get your food on. But just because it's snowing don't mean you're going to shit no more than you've been shitting. Why everybody bought the tissue up?
I don't know.
You tell me. You tell me, dude. They say it's going to snow for a couple of days and Joker's going to wipe out the whole tissue aisle. Like somehow because it's cold outside, they're going to go do number 2 just a little bit more than they used to.
Man, damn Uncle Neely, boy. Yeah, you got me. You tell me. Score 1 for Uncle Neely. He got me. Bing. Man.
Hey, but that wasn't gonna be the first you tell me. He go the real first you tell me. If you're checking in, you in the chat, let us know where you're checking in from. Drop your city, drop your state. If you got something that you just don't understand, you want us to tell you, hopefully we'll see it in the chat. You make it a super chat, we definitely gonna see it. So let's get going on tonight's episode of You Tell Me Live with Deuce the Scoop and your man Uncle Neely. You mentioned the combines coming up, and then that just means it's draft season. So everybody's still out there pontificating on their opinions on the draft. I saw an interesting article on ESPN the other day where this writer was suggesting that in his analysis of this year's draft, there is not a first-round quarterback grade-wise. He said, now there's going to be some quarterbacks taken in the first round, Shedeur Sanders being one of them. But in his evaluation, he hasn't seen any quarterbacks coming out this year that should be worthy of a first-round draft grade. Deuce the Scoop, you tell me, are these people smoking? Are they hating? Or what is it they just not seeing where they could actually suggest that a Shedeur Sanders and a Cam Ward are not first-round grade caliber players?
We got an old saying down here. You probably heard it before. Either he on dope or dog food. One or the other. Like, at the end of the day, either he's smoking dope or he eating dog. Like, it's one of the two. Because he's got to be crazy. If you look at what Shedeur has done on the college level when it comes to elevating the level of play around him, making the throws that he makes, being able to get rid of the ball, his quick release. When you look at Cam Ward, his patience in the pocket, the way the ball spins, it pops coming off of his hand, and what he was able to do at Miami after every other stop that he made. Well, we're talking about a winner everywhere he's been. And what did he go to 3-4 schools? So what wouldn't you see in first round? Now, last year, there are guys drafted first round, and and the year before you've got guys drafted first round. I would really like to see his mock drafts for the past 5 years and see how many he actually hit on. And I think that's that's the thing about when you get to come out and pontificate, as you so eloquently stated. When you get to do that, you don't have to show your resume to tweet. You don't have to show your resume when you write this article. So we don't get a chance to go see, how much credibility can we put into what you say? Right now, you got what you call a hot take. And that hot take is going to make its rounds because we know at the end of the day, who is that hot take about? You basically just said without saying that Shedeur Sanders is in the first round quarterback in your eyes. And I would be really interested to see what his previous mock drafts look like, because if you don't think Shedeur Sanders is a first round quarterback, then I would like to gamble with you. I would like to make some bets. I feel like you're the type of guy I could probably make some money on, because clearly you don't really see what's going on in the football sense the way I do. So I'm gonna say his opinion is his, but I do get to say that I don't agree with his opinion at all. You tell me what you think, huh?
Yeah, I love the way you succinctly ended that. Look, I may not agree with somebody's opinion, but I'm gonna show support them putting it out there because I believe in that freedom that you got the right to be wrong. You got the right to pop your shit, whether it's right or wrong. But this is just one instance where it just doesn't make any sense to me. When I look at a Shedeur Sanders, winner of the Golden Arm Award, aka the Johnny Unitas Award, finished his collegiate career with the highest percentage of completion rates since they've been keeping up with the statistic. You look at what Cam Ward did there in Miami, and the reason I'm focusing on these two is these are sure first rounders, in this draft. They're, in my mind, sure top 5 picks in this year's draft. I don't know what the metrics are that the fellow who wrote this article for ESPN is using, where he can come up with that these guys are not worthy of a first round grade. Like, what's the checklist? What's the box score? What does somebody have to achieve or do before you believe they're worthy of being drafted in the first round? Now, he said no doubt now that these guys can play in the NFL and will play in the NFL and will even get drafted in the first round. But when he does his grading, that there's not a quarterback coming out this year worthy of a first round grade. And the Shedeur Sanders I saw throughout his college career, particularly the capstone his senior year at Colorado, the Cam Ward that I've seen since he's been playing college ball, I don't know how somebody could arrive at that conclusion unless it's hate, dope, or dog food, like you started off.
All right, let's slide over here though. You tell me, outside of the quarterback room, what position battle are you most looking forward to from the Colorado Buffaloes in the spring?
Man, excellent question. Let me go to wide receivers.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell you why. In my mind, that room is so talented and so deep. And when you're talking about using 4, maybe 5 guys, that 6th guy is going to be capable of starting somewhere. That seventh guy is going to be capable of starting somewhere. And knowing Coach Prime, knowing Coach Sherman, knowing Coach Jason Phillips, who's the wide receiver coach, the best guys are going to play. And how do you prove that you're the best guy? You prove it at practice. These are coaches who only believe what they see in practice. If they haven't seen it in practice, you will never see it in a game. Because, you got the old adage out there, Dukes, you've been around ball a long time. Some guys don't practice well, but they play great. Well, at Colorado under Coach Prime or under Sherman, under Phillips, that's out the window. If we don't see it in practice, if you don't know your routes, you don't know your assignments, if you can't catch the ball, if you're not great at 50-50 balls, you're not going to get that opportunity game. And so I can see a receiver going through some growing pains at practice and may not make it to the field, but he's still, albeit a great receiver. That competition to me in that wide receiver room is going to be one worthy of looking at all spring and then through fall camp. Because if you have an emergence of a run game under Coach Marshall Faulk, and if you have an emergence of a tight end game, because you're going to have a new quarterback regardless, that even lessens the opportunities for the wide receivers, which puts more quote unquote pressure on them to be able to do it well in a high level consistently, because there's not going to be as many balls their way, Pauls, as it was in the past. So when you ask me what I'm looking for battle-wise, who's going to emerge, it's not one of those positions like running back where you got RB1. It's going to be like wide receiver 1 through 4, and who comes up at 5th and 6th and has to fight their way through the season. You tell me, Dukes, which one are you looking forward to?
Man, I would have to say I'm looking forward to year 2 of the offensive line, where you have your ace in the hole, you have that joker, so to speak, that guy who can impact the total ability of the offensive line in Jordan Seaton, someone who has that first round ability, someone that you don't worry about. Seeing him in year 2 and watching how he can raise the level of play around him is what I really want to see. You saw Cass Cleveland last year come on strong. You bring in some interior guys. You bring in the center in the transfer portal. You bring in another guard with some center experience in the transfer portal. I just think that the continuity of the offensive line is so important. And what if you're able to finish the season with the same 5 you start with? So I think understanding what you have going into the spring, and I think the total catalyst for that offensive line is going to be how well Jordan Seaton plays. I think when you have that alpha dog who can basically, there's a compliment that people say about running backs and tackles. When you can do your job better than anyone else, they'll say, "Oh, he comes with a guard." So we got a running back who, no matter if he's dead to rights when he gets the ball, they'll say, this guy comes with a guard, because you'll think he has somebody blocking for him. Well, Jordan Seaton comes with a guard. And you want to see him take that next level where it's like, bro, no matter what the scheme is, you're going to see him be successful. So when you watch how him being able to help that guard who can then help that center, who can then help that right guard, who can then help that right tackle, by being able to be dominant on one side of the ball, you can impact the whole offensive line. So I would say that offensive line room is going to be somewhere that is going to be a room that I'm going to be interested to see how it shapes up. And I think it's all going to, and I think a big catalyst for that, the success of the offensive line, is going to be Jordan Seaton.
I love that breakdown, my brother. I love that breakdown. That was exceptional. Let me look at the chat over here real quick. Buffs, someone asked about Tyler Brown. Tyler Brown does have another year. He'll be back. I got one I can pull from the You Tell Me from the chat. You ready for this one?
Yeah.
You tell me, Dukes, over under, how many Buffs get drafted in the draft this year? That's coming from BUFFS, a question from Buffs.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's the 10 crack commandments. Well, I thought you were going biggie on.
I mean, I've been saying 7. I don't know which 7 it'll be. I've been saying I can see 7. I would say push at 7, so I will go over, under. Oh, he said over. He gave me the number. Over. Yeah, for sure. I think you got Shador. I think you got 3. I think those 3 wide receivers get drafted. I do. I think whether it's somebody goes day 3, but I just think when you look at what Shepard, Wester, and Horn, depending on how they run, both of them will get drafted. They run well enough. I think 4-4 is the magic number there. I think Shepard gets drafted. I think Shiloh gets drafted. So that's 5 right there. Block Bully. I think the way he performs like pro day, I think he gets drafted. He has an opportunity to get drafted. I mean, you got guys, man. So maybe 7 is a little bit, maybe a tad ambitious, but I would say 4.5 definitely. Like, yeah, I think at least 5 get drafted, and I'd be willing to bet a pretty good sum on that. Well, you tell me what you think.
Yeah, I'm with you. The way the question was posed, I'm definitely going to take the over on the 4.5 because I can name that many. You know, like you said, Shador is getting drafted. The receivers are getting drafted. Jimmy, LeJohntay, and Will. That puts you at 4. I think a Cameron Silverman Craig is going to get drafted as well, and a Shiloh. So that takes me to 6. I do believe in Block Bully. And what he can get out there and show in these invite games he had, plus his pro day. Now, here's where I got to backtrack it some. I name what I believe, but I tell y'all all the time, you got this thing called the prime effect, but you also got this thing called the prime tax. Somebody going to be hating out there. And it's where as much I want to put the number certainly above 4.5 to get drafted on the over-under is the question to ask. As much as I want to go 8 or 9 because of the prime tax, let me go over 4.5, and if I had to lay money firm, it'd be 7.
Yeah, that's the number I gave. Yeah, I like that one. Yeah, I gave that yesterday. 7. I just feel like it was too much talent. When you watch teams that win 9 or 10 games, you can see the talent. Like, you don't win those games without NFL talent. You just don't. Yeah. So, oh damn, we didn't even mention Trav.
Oh yeah, I counted him. I didn't say his name, but yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, Trav. If you just go Shador, Trav, and the receivers, you got 5 in your back pocket. And so, yeah, for sure. All right, now you tell me, when it comes to the quarterback competition, what would you want to see out of the winner of that competition to prove why they should have won a job?
I think for me, it's going to be the intangibles. I think both of these guys are coming in and they no doubt have an arm. They no doubt can make plays. They no doubt can read defenses. You know, a lot of positions in football, they have the latitude that you don't have to be a leader in the team to be a leader at the position. You look at Travis, kind of a quiet guy. He led with his play, not with his vocals. Well, the position of quarterback really is not afforded that. Like, you are looked at as the leader of the team, and you really can't pass that off to somebody else. As much as these guys, these 2 quarterbacks can play, and it's going to be a nice battle this spring and maybe even this fall camp, who's going to emerge as the one that the locker room trusts and wants to follow and wants to run through a brick wall for? You know, that's one of the differences I saw, like even in the D-line from year to year to year, Colorado. I'm not saying that the guys didn't play hard for Coach Sal, but damn, they wanted to run through a brick wall for Warren Sapp. And so sometimes you could just make a little change here, and the attitude and the demeanor and the swagger of the followers of the leader change. And as much as these 2 guys are capable of getting 10 wins in the Big 12 and taking those guys to a bowl game, and if they're by the CFP, who does the team end up believing in the most, play the hardest for the most, want to follow the most? So that intangible leadership in this locker room, I'm looking forward to that battle more than I am to seeing who has the most completions or who has the better command of the offensive playbook, because I know they both are going to do that.
Yeah, I would agree. I think my answer was going to be the same thing. Like, basically, who does the team want to follow? Who does the team take to the most? But even more so than that, I think the most accurate guy. I think this year, whoever can show and gain the trust that they can be on time, be on schedule, and not turn the ball over in the spring, I think that's your winner. Whoever you can get the ball downfield with without worrying about if they're going to turn the ball over. I think you'll see definitely a more run-heavy, a run-centric offense from Sherman this year. And I think that with that being said, you'll have less opportunities to make mistakes. But at the same time, that efficiency goes down with less passing opportunities because you throw one pick, it skews the numbers way more because you don't have the ball in the air as much. Shedeur could come out, throw a pick, and you knew that he was going to have time to get it going because they were going to keep the ball in his hands. Well, this year they're going to be running the ball, so when you do get that play action pass, you got to hit it. It's not when you get your shots, it's not okay, I'll hit it next time. You got to be on point. So I think that the most accurate guy and the one that you can trust in crunch time when when third and long, who's your guy? Who's going to make the right play? Who's going to get rid of the ball to save yards? Like those type of things, especially when you have a more deliberate offense, it's really important to make sure that you're not giving yards back because when you run the ball, it's too hard to gain them. So I think that whoever's going to be most accurate and protect the football, that's who I think will end up winning it.
Hey man, you know what I love about the chat? I see a bunch of old now. Chico on to something with that old now, baby. Old now. The chat is live and engaged. Big Teasy is in the house. Double Blessed Twin Mommy is in the house. Anthony Barnes, he said, what about BJ Green? Hey, there's no doubt BJ got an excellent chance at being drafted. Has put up the numbers very well to do so. Sabrina Blankenship, she says she got 10. I believe it. But I think that prime tax going to kick in. Goonsville Clothing with the old now. You know, Dukes, it wouldn't be Tuesday night and you tell me if we didn't shift from sports and go to the culture, go to some hip hop.
All right.
Can I hit you with a you tell me for hip hop?
Yeah, come on.
Dr. Dre has produced a platinum album in each of the last 5 decades. That's 50 damn years that he has in those windows of time produced a platinum album. Some decades more, some days less, but at least one the past 50 years. Outside of Dre, in no particular order, you tell me, give me another 5 people, the most influential people in hip hop.
Producers.
Rappers, producers, magazine, influential.
All right. Jay, one, right? Jay just controlled too much of it. From what Rockefeller did, from what he did out of his own catalog, from him being able to do the projects he's done with Beyonce, on the run type stuff. You got to go Jay. The culture, the clothing, gotta go Jay. I know it's hard to say it now, and a lot of people don't agree with it, but but this is why him being incarcerated is such a big deal. But Diddy had a huge influence on hip hop. When you talk about Biggie, what Bad Boy was able to do, the Locks, Mace, everybody that he put on, him being able to help. I mean, without Diddy, is reality TV where it is right now in the black community. Him at what he did with the band made the way for the baddies and Atlanta love and hip hop and all of that. So you got to go Diddy in there. We're just talking about overall influence. Now those two I picked impacted the culture as far as fashion and because Sean John was big, but that's fashion and music. When you go to sonically, who's impacted the game? I think Timbaland, when it came to hip hop, his sound changed a lot. That VA sound where, from like what Jodeci did with Devontae, what Teddy Riley was able to do with Guy. Timbaland was the guy when he came out with Missy who impacted the game. I mean, the Aaliyah records using the baby Goo Goo Gaga in the beat. Like his ability to use obscure sounds and make them sound regular to the point where you don't even recognize them. I think he helped change the game a lot from a production standpoint. Who's somebody who I would love to see his catalog. So Tim from a production side. This is gonna be hip hop. I know you said as a group, I gotta go Outkast. From the time they went to the Source Awards and said the South got something to say, I think they influenced the South, where people started to pay attention more to the South and what we had going on down here. Opened up the doors for 8Ball and MJG and UGK and all of these guys to be seen on that national level, where Outkast was kind of the first one. When I say national, I mean like the Source Awards where people started to take them serious, where we just were kind of comfortable just being down here. Outkast with the collaborations that they had with Wu-Tang Clan, where you start to see like Ball and G later on get with Diddy, or you start to see UGK with Jay-Z, Big Pimpin'. So I think Cass definitely had a huge impact. And last but not least, man, I don't think nobody impacted the game like Pac. What he did in 25 years is insane. Like Tupac, you can't like Tupac was a guy that was from the East Coast, went to the West Coast, and had this, everybody loved him in Atlanta. I just think, yeah, Pac, man. And just off the top of my head, I know I'm missing some. I wish we could do an honorable mention list. But yeah, that 5, I think if you take those 5 names out of hip hop, I think hip hop looks completely different than what we know right now.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that, Dukes. I like that a lot.
All right, you tell me. It's on you.
Yeah, I like that, Dukes. I like that list a lot, particularly where you ended it. Where if you take these people out of hip hop, what happens? I really appreciate you showing Diddy some love because he is definitely one of those guys, and is on my list as well. Jay-Z is on my list as well. So I'm gonna try to like now curve some. So I'm not naming exactly who you name, but you spot on with. So Dre is the one that we're not gonna mention because he already there, and then we're agreeing on Jay-Z. We're agreeing, on Pac, and Diddy. I think someone who gets lost in the shuffle, and I'm gonna name both of them. Russell Simmons and Ricky Rubin. What they did in creating Def Jam and Run DMC rollout and put all the way through Public Enemy, LL Cool J, those early days of hip hop. If they don't do what they do, you don't have LL Cool J in the Gap commercial rocking FUBU. It's so much stuff under that Rick Rubin white boy, white rock and roll boy, and Russell Simmons tree. That I gotta put them in there. When you listen to the music you listen to today, whether it's a Nicki Minaj or a Cardi B or a Megan Thee Stallion or a Too Short, all the way back to Freaky Tales, none of that happens without Uncle Luke and the 2 Live Crew. The litigation they went through with Banned in the USA, the censorship battle that they fought, risking everything, losing everything, and getting it back just so people can have freedom of speech on records. You don't have hip hop. Hip hop ain't what it is today without Uncle Luke. Let me then go. I'm gonna give the South like a bigger umbrella than just Outkast, and I'm gonna make it like a catalog thing and a surgence up thing. Man, what your homeboy JD and So Def did in their era, man.
Yeah.
Like if you were to go through the hip hop history book and just get a pencil erase and erase everything that Jermaine Dupri touched and any of his acts touched, you're gonna have a big ass hole in hip hop.
Yeah.
So I love the names you named. Like I'm right there with you with Jay-Z, right there with you with Pac, right there with you with Diddy, and then I'm gonna add on the Uncle Luke, the Russell and Rick Rubin, the Jermaine Dupri's. I loved your Timberland mention. Timberland, that was a good one. And then from a ownership economic standpoint, let me close my 5th out with Master P, dog, another one from the South, but really just changed the game and what it meant to not only be the artist, to be the producer, to own the masters, to be the record company, to be the distributor. Everything that you saw like a Cash Money doing, all the way to a Nipsey Hussle doing, none of that happens if Master P didn't do what he did.
Man, you said something there, man. Like, I remember being in high school, and it really hit when I was in 10th grade. 98, 99, that year. No Limit started putting out the plastic covers with the different colors.
Yeah.
And it was almost like an album was dropping once a month, which was unheard of. And what you really listened for was that song, the collaborative song at the beginning, where you had 8 artists on it. Didn't matter what song, man. So, man, shout out to P. And I think the craziest thing you can ever do to realize where you were at the time is to go back and listen to some of his ad libs. And you're gonna trip, like, because he was really just going all over it. Like, but the one song that Master P got on, and he just pile drived it with the ad libs. Anybody who remembers C Murder's album, Life or Death, he had a song with Pimp C and Bun B, a kick dough. I'm about to pull a kick dough. On Bun B verse, Master P ad lib every word he said. Please go back and listen to it. You're gonna laugh. It's probably one of the funniest things. I wish I could pull it up here on live without us getting banned for it.
Yeah.
Or they said copyright infringement. But man, when you go back and listen to it, man, P had us so messed up. This is a Bun B banger of a verse. P just said, nah. You can see it's almost like Bun B sent this verse in, and P was like, yeah, that's cool. I got something for that. And then he just literally sends it back with the whole masterpiece sauce on it. So yeah, man, shout out to P for what he was able to do. All right, my you tell me we gonna stay right there. Favorite, give me your top 3 No Limit songs. They don't have to be mainstream. During that time period, you could go from down. The Noops, down for my Negroes is one. I know probably, but top 3 No Limit songs from Uncle Neely.
Man, can you give me? I think I froze up on you. You got me?
Nah, hold on. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you froze. Oh, let me see.
Uncle Neely went out. He'll come back in a second, I think. Deuce, you still there though?
Come on screen. Come on screen there, Chico.
I'm in an undisclosed location.
That boy Chico.
Oh, now, Duke.
Oh, now.
What's happening, man? I'm gonna give you my top 3 No Limit songs real quick. I just played one before we came on. That's gonna be How You Do That There. New Orleans, Baton Rouge. How you do that there? And
Young Bleed. Is that Young Bleed?
Exactly. Young Bleed, your party on.
Yeah.
Bird, pistol grip, pump on my lap at all times. You feel me? That I kicked dope, probably. You totally right when you said the soldier song, the anthem song that comes at the beginning of the album. You're 100% right about that. So you can go any one of those. I think Sip the Shocker probably had the best one on his album.
Which one?
I'll go that with No Limit Soldiers. Like the boom, 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 boom.
The one. Okay. That was on TRU.
I'm hitting them down with jokes. Like on the ropes.
That's
TRU. You're exactly right. You're exactly right.
Yeah, TRU.
I can see the colors of the album. I don't know why I thought that was simple.
Yeah, well, they had exactly the 3 masks on.
Yeah.
That album, I was in 9th grade when that came out. Chico, when you came out of school, you came out 01 or 02?
I'm 01.
Okay.
You heard me? You 2000 or you 01?
Yeah, I was 2000. I should have been 01 though. You were born in 82 or 83?
I think I'm 2001, but I could have been 2000, but my birthday late.
Okay, my birthday. So, okay, boom. We the same. We probably when your birthday, Chico?
We 82. I'm 82. Man, you always put my age and my personal life out here. Dukes be acting personal, like we be on FaceTime.
Chico, what month you was born, dog?
But I'm October, baby. October 82. 1982. What day? Oh, the 29th, my nigga.
Oh, okay, but I'm literally 9. No cap. I'm literally 9 days older than you, bro.
You're on 20th.
Yeah, my birthday the 20th. Sure.
And you're a Libra.
Yeah.
You're the last day of the Libra, I think.
Yeah, for sure. So look, man, my 3, man, I'm gonna have to go, man, the Mia X song, You Don't Want to Go to War.
Okay,
man,
Mama Mia.
Man, Mama Mia, bro. Mama Mia might have the hardest line ever in a movie. Like
what she said.
Yeah, for real. What she said, man, listen, what I'm about it. When she had the bullet in her hand, she shook it up and she said, now here.
Oh, yeah.
She talking to her, said, catch it. He said, yeah, what about it? He said, see if you catch the next one. Hardest line ever.
Hardest ever.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go Mia X, You Don't Want to Go to War. I'm probably gonna go P. Man, I'll probably go Bourbons and Lax.
Oh my. God, see, it's so
Bourbon
hard
Select.
to do this. What you asking this question right here, dude?
Yeah, got to go
This
Bourbon
is for
Select.
the bourbons in the
Cadillacs. Yeah.
10s and the 12s bumping in the back.
Yeah,
What?
probably had to.
Wood grain with the leather seats.
Man, and then on Bout It soundtrack had How You Do That. Man, Cain and Abel Gangsta-fied. Boom.
Oh.
Cain and Abel Gangsta-fied. Where it might not be a harder no limit song. Oh, Cain and Abel Gangsta-fied. DJ Kane, right? Boom.
Already. There go Uncle Neely. I'm gonna let y'all finish the show, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, my camera, my USB cord cut out on me, got a little short in it.
That's all good.
I can hear you and Chico. Before I give you my true songs, I got to laugh. I don't know what the FBI looking for. That man Dodge giving out his birthday as long as he could. You had to pull teeth to get 82. You had to get a law through Congress, get October. And then he kicked and dragged and wouldn't even say the date. Like, no, it's just October 82. Leave it at that. Like,
yeah, I'm like, damn, Duke, you trying to get me through?
Hey, man, you know what? I'm sorry, Chico. I ain't know, man.
Good. It's all good.
I was like, Chico. Hey, look, I was like, Chico, just jump in.
If you listen to the chat, that's my fake birthday too. That's not even a real one. I'm gonna tell Duke's my real one off camera. It's close to that though, Duke. It's close to that.
I was dying laughing. But look here, it's so many. You have to include the foundation, man. You got to include Ice Cream Man. You got to include Makeup Say You got to include Bout It. You got to include True. And then you can start dabbling over in the Silk the Shocker and Mia X and all that. But they're like, man, look, I can't name just 3. That's like naming 3 Prince songs. Like it's too much. It's coming at you too fast.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can literally name 5 if you want to. I ain't tripping. We got time.
Well, it ain't like we got to get off the air or something, But dog, when I tell you I was in the virtual green room bugging and how that man didn't want to say his birthday.
Man, listen.
And how you would let it go. You were like that damn pit bull just shaking that damn dog like you would. The man would hit you any way he could to like, hey, I'm not gonna answer. Stop asking. You like, no, dog. When your birthday, man?
Like, look, he didn't have to say that. Yeah, he could have just said, "Oh, October." That's what I'm asking. Like he was like, I ain't say how old you, but see, that's how you know. Like, man, I know what Chico done did. Yeah, I know. We'll talk about it offline. I know what Chico done did. My bad, Chico.
Yeah, look, Chico on that run, dog.
First day first. Chico said, I was like, Chico, why you just can't just jump on the camera right quick? He said, I'm at an undisclosed location. Hey, put Ken Hall on there.
Mr. Fiend. Chico and Mr. Fiend.
Ken Hall said he running for
that damn Ken Hall. Shout out to King Hall. That's a great comment there.
Oh man, it said that man.
And now he on. Look at that, eyes tight. He ain't got his shade.
Oh man.
And we can't hear you. Whatever hear you saying, we can't hear you. That's what you get.
Well, great then. That's excellent. Let me put y'all back on, man.
Hey man, it's crazy.
What you said, Chico? Come on. What you said?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm just trying to produce the show in the background. Okay. Y'all trying to make me like Cam Newton show. What's the boy name on Cam Newton show? Peggy. Y'all gonna have me like Peggy, dog. Peggy was back there trying to chill at first, and Cam brought him on the damn show. Now he the co-host. Peggy like, damn, I got to get dressed.
The boy named Peggy.
My eyes can't be tight.
Well, I hope his name ain't Peggy. That's what Cam be calling him.
So Peter said, "Put your shades on, Chico." Easy.
Yeah, Chico, your eyes are tight, baby. I can blindfold you. I can blindfold you with dental floss.
I've been getting that since kindergarten, though, so it's all good.
Yeah, I ain't kindergarten.
Yeah.
A$AP Rocky not guilty.
El Chapo of Hawaii. Yes, that was not my real birthday. Just so y'all know. Woke up motivated. You feel me? We're gonna have those back online soon.
Yeah.
A$AP Rocky not guilty.
Yeah, okay. Shout out to A$AP Rocky. he went and jumped over the stands and hugged Rihanna. Damn near threw him in jail out there. Like, calm down. Like, we still got more to read, sir. But congratulations to him.
Shout out to that guy. You tell me. You tell me. When most of the women in the chat stood by you, if you was on trial and they was a billionaire, you ain't have but $100.
Man.
Damn.
The ones in this chat would.
Yeah. This chat real.
This chat
real. Yeah, this chat real and real. Renee, yeah, all of them, they real. Sheila, they all real.
Yeah. The ones in this chat for sure. Mama Tia, all them. Yeah. All them real. But outside of this chat, oh shit, man, hey. Okay. Ain't no way, man. But man, shout out to ASAP Rocky, man. I think he ended up with Rihanna, man. I think he happy. You know.
Hey, T Voltage. You know I love you like a play cousin, dog. I love you like a play cousin. And ain't nobody finna sit here and pocket watch and do that kind of stuff. So I ain't finna sit here and say that ASAP Rocky ain't got money. But I'm saying compared to Rihanna, he ain't got no money.
You ain't lying.
That's like if you think Neely got money, which I don't, and you see me with Coach Prime and he do, and then you see Coach Prime with Jeff Bezos and he don't. It's levels. It's levels.
100%.
Yeah, and I ain't hating no ASAP. That's my man. God bless him. Wish him the best. But please don't think he got Rihanna money.
Yeah. Hey, man, so, we used to always ask this question back like early 2000s. Everybody used to always ask, who got more money, Will Smith or Jay-Z? Now I think it's probably clear it's Jay-Z. Right now, who you think got more bread? We pocket watch it. LeBron or Jay-Z? This good barbershop talk right here.
And you know what? Because I can only go on what I know, I'm gonna still go Jay-Z. But I bet you LeBron got some business interests that we just unaware of.
Right.
Because they both have made $1 billion at what they do, but who has recirculated? And you know, Jay-Z got liquor company, record company, So I'm gonna have to go ahead and check the Jay-Z box, but I really won't be surprised if it is LeBron. Because like it made rest in peace before Kobe passed. He had gotten into to movies and music and was using his NBA wealth to multiply it faster. And Braun doing the same thing. We just don't know about it.
Okay, I got a better one for you. All right, Shaq or Jay-Z?
I'm still gonna go Jay-Z, but Shaq getting there.
Yeah,
Shaq getting there.
Shaq got stuff popping up in Atlanta. Like, you just one time it was like and Shaq is like a guy who, like, if you catch Shaq on the right day, he'll invest in your business. Right now, you get on Uber Eats, it's like a Shaq tapas restaurant. Shaq tapas.
Dog, do you remember when Shaq was, getting involved with law enforcement and members of sheriff's department and stuff like that? Shaq was one of the first investors into Ring. See? That dude, that y'all can Google the actual number, Chico, but I'm gonna make these numbers up. That dude put in like $5 million in the Ring, and a couple years later got $400 million out of it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Yeah, Shaq ain't playing around, man. Like, they got the Shaq hookah bar around. Like, it's just Shaq everything. Like, and
Stop the press, Dukes. I love you. I love you. But when there's royalty in the house, there's royalty in the house. And I'm not finna let Ferrante Edmonds walk up in this chat and me not give her no shout out. And that was her boy behind me on the wall right there. That's what I'm talking about. Mama Hunter is in the chat.
And I appreciate the love. I appreciate the love, Mama Hunter. Mama Tay. She said, boy, I tell you, Chico can't get a break.
Well,
can't get a break, Lord Jesus.
He bad at what he do.
Terrible. Absolutely. Can't get right.
Yeah, he bad at what he do. At what he do.
Okay, I guess we got to transition.
All right, T. Voltage say Magic Johnson and Tyler Perry. Who you got, Chico? Who you got, Duke?
Magic Johnson.
Whew.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Look, bro. let me tell you something, man. Nope. Magic Johnson.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say. Hey. So y'all see Pete, y'all see what Nakos just put out for on 3?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, they just made an announcement on who they think the D-line coach is gonna be.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Crazy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Say you do, Nate. Ferrante said you do, Neely.
Man, you know, Mama know I got love. Mama
Yeah,
been on the traveling circuit, man. Been getting her public speaking on. Been going hosting symposiums for other players' moms and teaching them the ways of the dodging the minefields and how to keep your family and business together. Like you talk about somebody that's really just embraced this moment and turning the moment into a monument, boy. Much love. Much love.
Yeah, Tyler. I mean, the Tyler Perry thing, man. Yeah, I could. Yeah, it's hard. That movie money good, and yeah, Pitt. Yeah, that movie money good, man. But now I think who is on? So who is it on? Who you think got more money? Man, don't even worry about it. Let's go to the next one. Let's start afresh. You tell me. We done got off track, man. Damn it. I know who ain't got it. So all right, look. You in your prime heyday, 17 years old. 17 years old. You got to go to let's say 18. Now you know what? We're gonna make Uncle Neely grown. 22 years old, you going to the spot. You need to be as fresh as possible. Head to toe, you got as much money in the world. Head to toe, how do you get fresh when you were 22 years old?
All right, now you got to keep in mind, I'm about 10, 12 years older than you and Chico, so you got to keep that in mind now.
Duckhead, Eastlands, and Tommy Hilfiger.
Okay, so you insulted me until you got to the last one with the Duckhead shit. But I am going to tell you this now. We used to go hit up BH homes when it was dealers, and we would get the Tommy Hilfiger shirts, and we would tuck the tag in, and we'd go to Casanovas and sweat them out and try to return them on Monday.
Man, come on.
Damn. Man. And all you had to do is get you a little cool water cologne or Dracar and bring it back to life. So I'm gonna have on my Hilfiger and some cool water cologne. And man, you might wear your calf rope. I'm pulling everything out of there.
He ain't lying.
Oh man, that's crazy. Man, I know you hit me with the cool water. I was in 6th, 7th grade when they came out. That sound about right. About 8th grade, for real. I'm gonna go when I was 22. That would have been the year 2004. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. 2004. Shout out to my boy Parlay, man. I was gonna go extra long, tall tee, white tee, extra long white tee, Jabot jeans. Probably let's go red, maybe. Got a fresh pair of Jabots with the straps, and I'm gonna probably go Huaraches. At the time, 2004 was a big cross trainer year, so I probably would have put on a pair of Huaraches or Mike Vicks. I would have went to Mike Vicks. 2004 definitely would have went to Mike Vicks and an A-hat, man. Like in Atlanta, it was simple back then. Like everybody dressed like dope boys, so you know I think I would have had to go. Yeah, for sure. I think I would have had to go tall white tee, man. Shout out to my boy Parlay.
Yeah, I feel you. And because our age difference, I would have been in there when you was in there still. I look at the joke to give him this white t-shirt on. And that's the club. I'm trying to get somebody grown daughter here. He coming in and start fights.
Yeah, for real. Like that.
Hey, Peter D.
Stereotyping.
Oh, absolutely. Peter D. Supernatural. We had Gayfers and Dillards. And I guess you missed the story, Peter D. I used to work at Gayfers selling women's shoes. I worked in the women's shoe department at Gayfers.
Oh man, that boy,
blackout budget in the house.
Okay, he profile you.
Hey man, listen.
Okay, he profile you when you work in the club.
Every day I find out something new, man.
Say he profiled you. He stereotyped you when you walk in the club with the white tee on.
Look, let me break it down to you, Chico. Let me break it down to you, Chico. Let me break it down to you. Deuce, you said that was 2002?
Yeah, 2004 for me. Yep.
Okay. So I'm you 22. I'm 33.
Yeah.
Right. We both at the age where we could be at the same spot, but I'm getting there a little earlier than you, and I'm leaving a little earlier than you.
Yeah.
When you came in with that t-shirt, I'm like, oh, it's time for me to go.
Yeah.
Young crowd that got here. Dope boys that got here. Let me go ahead and head on out because they ain't finna do them a fight. Let me get on out of
here. Yeah, man. Like at that time, we weren't getting ready to go to the club till that time. Of course, we was hitting on the shoot. We hadn't been drinking long. We was still drinking malt liquor, man. Like we get a couple 40s, man. Little Urkel jerk, little EJ. You out there, bad intention.
You tell me because we did the same thing when we was that age. We couldn't afford them drinks at the club, so we were parking lot pimp, get our buzz on before we went in.
Chico,
we look like Chico eyes before we were paid to get in.
Chico, come on here.
I'm laughing at Up, my man.
Chico get on screen,
laughing at Up, bro.
Chico come on screen, got his titties out.
And then we done went off the damn rails now. We ain't even none of you tell me in 30 minutes.
Chico just came on screen.
Hey, Killer Jones, not quite yet.
Watch out,
I had to get about 40.
Watch out, somebody screenshot that. Bro.
Hey, Killer Jones said on the way out the door, I told y'all pull y'all pants up. I had to get a little bit older. I wasn't old enough for them to get. They wouldn't swing on me then. There wasn't no respect,
Oh man, look,
bro, they laugh at.
Hey man, go. Hey man, it's so wrong with Chico, man. Every day, man. Golly, what Chico, cuzzo. Oh man.
Now where you go now? You use the left?
Yeah, go on get it for the rest of that show. Magic Mike.
Magic Chico. Y'all get your super chats ready. Coming to the main stage. Big Dog Chico.
Freako Chico.
Yesterday, Rainy Chico did just flash. And sorry if your retinas got burned, but this just.
Now I should DC Young Fly. Y'all, I bet y'all won't do the same thing on screen. I bet y'all won't do the same thing.
You damn right we won't.
Who you talking to, Chico?
I bet you won't, Duke. Call
Chico,
him out,
why are you
Young Fly.
Chico, we gotta have a talk, bro.
Don't turn it like that, bro. All right,
360 said Chico and P Valley is nasty work.
Freako Chico, man. Golly. No, I bet you won't. Like Chico, no.
No, we're not going down. We ain't getting in that room with you, man. No.
I showed mine. Like, no, Chico, I ain't about to ask you for that. Chico. Freako Chico, man.
All we know, he popped up on the screen naked and crying. Looking like that little white woman they pulled out their house in Cleveland. She came running about that big kidnapped.
Man, Ken Hall said he like that age. We was at the Frozen Paradise on Memorial Drive. Hey, we was at the 20 grand on Old National for sure. At the 20 grand across from the Frozen Palace. Great days, Sundays on the net. And if it wasn't there, Mosley Park Sunday. Yeah, man, dudes got them. Hey, these boys are crazy, man. Chico, I don't know
what we're gonna do with Chico, though.
Man, Chico just get up here.
Like he has literally just gotten us all off of You Tell Me, but that's what live TV is for, though. So.
Yeah, man. Chico just get on like this ain't even. Come on, Chico, you the producer. Chico get. I said Chico get on screen. He said I'm at an undisclosed location.
I said it, didn't I? I said it. Hey. I said it.
Killer, put that back up there. Killer Jones said Killer Jones said she didn't leave the money on the dresser.
Hey, hey, Dukes.
Huh?
That's the second time Dukes to push. Oh, you said get on camera. You said give him your birthday. Give him your birthday. get on camera. I can't do nothing. Duke asked me again, man. Damn, my cousin Duke had me bust the window out of the church. My damn cousin Duke. You know what? Okay, I gotta treat you like my cousin Duke for real. I got you.
Man, hey,
I got a real cousin named Duke. Straight up, my favorite cousin.
That's hard. Hey man, look, we gotta have a Chico Uncut show, man. Like, look, I ain't gonna be on it.
Mom Randall said, "Please no."
Hey, ratings just went up.
Yeah, I tell you what, man, Chico, you need to get a Patreon. Chico, you probably need the OnlyFans, dog. Like, to be honest.
On everything.
They're gonna get your OnlyFans, dog.
On everything.
Rico, hey, he look, he can't wait.
I need a team though. I need a team. So
team, why you trying to rope people in with you?
We got this tag team partnership. You know what I mean?
I'm good. I'm out.
Great. All right. The women on OnlyFans made more money than the NBA total salary this year. They made more money than that. I think it was like over $1 billion. All the creators on OnlyFans. So I might need to go that way for real.
So you just decided to make your debut on You Tell Me, huh?
I mean, you called for it. I told you no.
Boy, I did not call for it. I said, man, we were talking about Master P and No Limit. You ain't got no limit to what you will do. I see. So
about it. Yeah. I'm about it.
Hey man, get it. I gotta go, man. This
is unfroze over there. He's just like, man, this is crazy.
No, yeah, I'm froze.
Man,
get me off this mofo before we have another Janet Jackson Chico Nipplegate.
Man,
that was my nipple. I had my arm across my chest. I mean, my stomach with my shirt up like this.
Don't do it again.
Yep. Oh, you can see me in backstage, can't you? You can see me do that.
No,
you
man.
Can't see me in the green room. Okay.
Man, this boy here, man. Lord, somebody said, you tell me where do we go from here?
Man, we back on No Limit, man. We supposed to be talking about No Limit. That's what y'all was talking about. No, and then camera went out, and then
but then we came back and finished that before you got naked. We at the top of the outer Chico shit. We can we got a super chat from Reverend BJ Nelson.
Oh Lord,
Reverend BJ Nelson, appreciate the life jacket, appreciate the life raft to get us going. Reverend BJ Nelson, $5 super chat. The smell good was great. Family hostel. That Lagerfeld, man, Lagerfeld was it too. It worked, especially in them garage parties. I feel you. We got to talk to you about the garage parties now. I don't know about the garage party. What's that?
West Coast thing right there. We did them in the South a little bit. That's the West Coast thing right there.
Garage parties.
All right.
Chico parties.
But Chico, the Chicos.
How you doing, OnlyFans?
You tell me.
Yeah.
That's what you tell me right there.
You the one with the page. Showing your feet while you eat with chopsticks.
You ain't lying.
I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah. Man. Shout out to Rev Nelson, man. That great flannel.
Yeah.
Man, them Chico parties, man. Golly, Chico, he always be trying to get us to come out of Hawaii, man. You got to come see it. Come see it. Hey, don't tell her what's out there, man.
You ain't never seen Hawaii till you come see it with me, Playboy.
When he sent a picture of that alleged mongoose running across the lagoon, I'm good.
Fidama, no tape. Fidama, what's up, Fidama?
That man said Chico.
Yeah, man. But Frico Chico with the Chicos.
Oh, okay. I got you, Reverend BJ Nils. I got you.
Cheek Diddy.
The black light part. We put the little red light bulb in.
Blue lights in the basement.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I feel you. Same thing. Deuce to school. We're at the top of the hour. Chico has derailed us quite a bit.
Blame it on Chico.
Yeah. Take us out of here with something positive. Deuce to school.
Man, listen, man. Know your audience. Know your audience. If I can't give you nothing positive to say for the week, man, let's go out to my big cousin Chico, man. And everybody else, you gotta know your audience. This ain't OnlyFans. This you tell me. This is a fully closed show. All right? Know your audience. Everybody, man, pray for Chico on hashtag pray for Chico, man. We riding out, man.
Yeah.
Ain't no party like
Ain't no party like a Chico party because any other party ain't shit.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
We check y'all next Tuesday night before you tell me. We have Wednesday morning for us. Good morning, fun. Big dog Chico, New York, we'll be coming at you morning somewhere, if you like to say. And then you know, of course, next evening we got Wednesday, we want to. Big dog Chico, yeah.